Okay, hi guys, good morning. Now I'm on a version of Google Earth in Morocco where this one person, I think it's called, I don't know, Mudfossil University, found this. Now I don't know if other people found it too, but that's where I found it, so I want to give him credit. There's a lot of weird things that I see in this map, but what I'm going to show you is that there's a dragon supposedly. So here's the eye, right? You see the eye. Here's the head coming down, and then this is the mouth right here. And then it's open here, and it's eating something or trying to eat something. I don't know what this whole thing is. He says it's a giant fish. At one point I thought this whole thing was a fish, but I'm not really sure. This guy has some interesting theories about us living basically, in a giant grave basically on the bodies of other, he thinks structures and sometimes even mountains are bodies. And he makes a lot of really compelling points where you can see eyes, and there's certain things that are very compelling. The tree theory, where all rocks are made from trees, I can get around that theory very easily. The meat stuff, I'm not so sure. I've just kind of started to look into it. But now, what's weird, okay, so I'm going to just zoom in. So you guys can do this too, and I want to tell you how to find it. Is that, you can see scales. And then he's claiming that this stuff is blood bleeding out of this giant dragon. I tend to believe that these are scales of some kind. I mean, it's very long, right? And this looks odd. Let's see, where's the... It's hard if I get too close. I can't really see the head as much. But I want to show you really up close the scales, because that was kind of what got me. Okay, this, I don't know if he's saying that's blood, but some of it, I think he's saying this stuff that's kind of going down is blood. But what got me, if I can find it, is this stuff right here, which looks like scales. And I think this is the top of him. I don't know. I mean, these things, I don't know what these things are. Just making sure I'm in the right place. Gosh. Okay, let me go even closer. So this thing right here, it just keeps going. I mean, it goes and goes and goes, and it doesn't, I don't know if you guys have cloning tools or you can figure out what this is, but it's pretty weird. Whatever it is. Scales on the top up here. Scales on the bottom. And I think this is the history stuff that the elite are told, but the, the regular, whatever we're called, basic individuals, I guess they call us. Unless we have a rare blood and then we're kept as slaves for the rare blood. But this stuff, I mean, it looks to be scales. Okay, just keep going and going and going. He's got a few pictures on his page. You guys can go to, I think it's called Mudfossil University. Okay, so let me, whoops, sorry about that. Go here. Go out so you can kind of see what this thing is, right? So you can go to Google Earth yourself, type in Morroco dragon, or just type in Morroco, and this, you know, the whole map comes up. Now what's interesting about this map, I do see the eye here, or here, somewhere. It's like it has to be kind of far away for me to see the eye. Somebody traced it in Google so you can see, like, this is the mouth. This is the head. And I don't think that's the eye. Maybe this is the eye here. And then this is the mouth. And then he's saying that this stuff coming down is basically blood. You know, a lot of blood. And I also saw some things over here. Now, I don't know if he's claiming that these things are also you know, parts of the same being, but this, I see a mouth right here. This is, I don't know what this is, but it does look like a creature of some kind, and I don't know if that's part of the tail. They're claiming it's part of the tail. This is weird. What's this thing that popped up? Now, this looks like a spine to me, but, I mean, I just started looking at this. This definitely looks like the head of something right here. Upside down, like there's his eye, maybe? I don't know what this is. That looks like the spine, the back spine, like an upside down creature. You know, with, I mean, I don't know if that's a dinosaur. I don't know what this is. But this one I also found when I was looking, you know, at the other one. Let me go back again and see it again. Okay, so when you go to Google Maps, you're going to see, it's very, Google Earth, sorry. Right, so this is an eye. That's the eye. Sorry, I get confused sometimes when I'm too far back. I mean, too close up. That's the eye, and then this is, I guess, the head. And then they're claiming that this is the mouth, and it's open. And he's saying he doesn't know if that's fire or what that is. Maybe he has a theory on what that is. So when I looked at this the first time, I saw this thing above it, which I don't know what this is either. If this is a creature, it kind of does look like one, but I didn't really look that much into it. Okay, let me go and find, okay, here's the eye again. And then the head. Right, and then the... And then all of this stuff he's saying is blood. I don't know. I just started looking at this. I thought it was interesting, so I'm showing it to you. But again, the part that is the most compelling to me about this is it does look like a dragon. Go to Google Images, look up the dragon, because there's somebody who outlined it so you can see it. And let me just show it to you real quick. So there's different ones they're showing, but this is the one that I'm looking at, this big image right here where you can see it, and somebody outlined it like this. I don't know what these are. I haven't looked into them. I don't think these are the same situation, but let's see if there's anything else I can see real quick. I mean, they're getting the ideas that these dragons exist from somewhere, and they feel like it's one of these things that we've kind of haven't... I don't know if you can see it more after seeing that. This one. Right? And they're claiming that this thing below it is some kind of fish. Oh, sorry. Back. This thing is some kind of fish. Couldn't really tell about that. This one looks more like it to me. But you can see the head. And then go back. So, I mean, the guy he's got some compelling things to say. But what struck me is all this stuff. And what is this? Is it part of the dragon or bleeding out? He suggests it's bleeding out, like, you know, something died. And I don't know. But the top part also looks to be the top of something. And then these shapes are scales. I mean, this doesn't look like a carving. It looks like a, you know, a creature. Anyway, I don't know what you think about it. Just wanted to show you. See you later.